What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning on in. In this one, it is episode 2 of the Launch Monitor Statistics series, and we're going to be diving into angle of attack. I'm going to help define it. I'm going to show you an example of a negative attack angle, a neutral attack angle, as well as a positive attack angle, and how that's going to affect your golf game. Let's get right into it. So defining angle of attack or attack angle is honestly really simple. It just refers to the angle in which the club head is traveling at impact. So let's take a look at the average golfer's attack angle right here. Now this is going to be all driver statistics related stuff. So we've got our flat ground at 0 degrees, and the average golfer will have a -2 degree attack angle. So it comes down steep at impact. Now, is this line realistically 2 degrees from the flat ground? Probably not, but for the purpose of the video, I did just have to exaggerate it a little bit. So -2 degrees of attack angle is going to produce a lot of backspin. Watch how the ball leaves the club face when you have a -2 attack angle. Notice how it's very spinny like that. Now we're going to touch on backspin in another video. Just know that the more negative your attack angle is, the more likely it is to produce a higher backspin. So we've seen the average golfer's attack angle. Now it's going to be time to look at what the pros do. So let's take a look at an average PGA Tour player attack angle. So again, we've got the same flat ground at 0 degrees, except this time the PGA Tour player hits 2 degrees up on the ball, or a +2 degree attack angle. Again, for the purpose of the video, I exaggerated it. This angle, if you were to actually figure it out, is not 2 degrees, but just notice how that club is traveling at a much more neutral, or in this case, +2 degree angle at impact of the golf ball. So if we want to take a look at how the golf ball leaves the club face at a +2 attack angle, let's click it right here. Notice the difference. Notice that it launches with a lot less backspin when it leaves the club face. Let's take one more look at that. Leaves not too spinny, right? As compared to the couple slides previous where that golf ball spins pretty aggressively. Finally, let's take a look at the average long driver's attack angle. So guys like me hit 3, 4, 5 degree heads. So the average long driver is going to have to hit vastly further up on the ball in a positive manner than a PGA Tour professional. So guys like us hit around something like that. Now again, exaggerated for the purpose of the video, we hit around 8 degrees up on it. This club was actually traveling on the PowerPoint much higher than that. Like this line here is way more than 8 degrees from flat ground, but you get the point. So what happens when you hit an 8 degree attack angle up? The ball leaves much more neutral off the club face. There's no actual such thing as topspin like you just saw in that clip, but it's more like lack thereof backspin. And at PowerPoint, it's extremely difficult to show the difference between like 400 or 500 RPM of spin, but that's another look at it right there. So why do we hit that high up on it? Again, 3, 4, 5 degree driver heads, you need to hit higher up on it to create that launch angle, launch the ball high and spin it low. So there you have it. That's angle of attack defined. Again, to summarize, angle of attack is just the vertical angle in which the club head is traveling at impact to the golf ball. The more steep and negative your attack angle is, the more backspin you'll produce and the lower your distance will be. Again, with driver, we're talking, and the higher up you hit on the ball, generally the lower the spin and the more distance. Now there is such thing as hitting too high up on the ball, so don't go out here trying to hit 15 degrees up on it, because that might not be suited for your club speed or your shot shape and all sorts of other things. So that's going to wrap this video up. If you enjoyed the content, drop a like, give me a comment, let me know what else you want to see on the channel. Obviously, like I said before, I have all sorts of stats videos planned, so going to be shooting to drop one a week. Until next time, have a good one.